Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're just a little bit later than normal, but it's okay. I'm here. I had something I had to do this morning, so I'm here. Good morning, and good morning to everyone. Thank you all for joining me. This is Car Chronicles for everyone that's joining for the very first time. I appreciate all of the support from everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I see you, Dolores Campbell. Good morning, ma'am. I see you. I see you. Let me get my banner up. Good morning and good morning and good morning. Thank you for joining. Good morning, Sister Soldier. I'm sorry. It's Cookie Dough. Good morning. Good morning, Gloria Williams. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to everyone. Good morning, Miss Michelle J. Good morning, Girlfriend Chronicle. She is a content creator. Please check her out. Yes, honey. Good morning. Good morning to everyone coming in. Thank you all for being here. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to go ahead and jump on in because I know everybody's going to come rushing in here in a second. I'll be saying good morning until tomorrow morning. All right. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let me get my damn glasses on so I can see. Y'all, pardon me for being off camera this morning, okay? Pardon me. Because sometimes I be on camera, sometimes I don't want to be on camera. This morning I don't want to be on camera, so y'all forgive me. You still gonna get the same effect, you just can't see me, okay? All right, so let's get started. Because we got some good stuff to talk about. All right, so Carlos King, honey, let's get into it. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? Good morning, Truth TV Podcast, another content creator. Thanks for being here, dear. Thanks for being here. All right, so let's get into it. Carlos King, honey, is getting called out for taking people's show ideas, okay? Yes, he is, honey. Yes, he is. He is getting called out for taking show ideas. And Lord, he says that he created Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right, hold on. He said he created it, child. I said, when that happened? Because y'all know Mel pitched the show to him, okay? Melody Cherie pitched the show to him. And Carlos, honey, he loves to say, my show, my show, my show. And there was a post that was out, honey, where he pretty much was saying, oh, my show is back out. That's what he said, Love Marriage Huntsville, honey. Oh, my show is back out. Everybody was like, your show. When did it become your show? Okay. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and play that. All right, so I got something I'm going to go ahead and play where Carlos is out here, honey. And he also comes for the damn millimeters, all right? So, of course, y'all know Messy Mondays, he stole from somebody else by the name of Nicole Ray. I'm about to get into that and show some receipts for that here in a second as well, too. But I got some, let me do this video of Carlos first so that we can hear what he has to say, because he's blaming the millimeters for running Dr. Heavenly off from his Messy Monday show, the same one that he stole from Nicole Ray. All right, so let's go ahead and play that so you guys can be privy to what's going on there. Y'all know I love a good old receipt. All right, let me get my stuff set up here so I can see what you guys. All right, let's get it.
Great journalist. And he like, what happened to Messy Monday? We loved it. Da, da, da. And she mentioned that some of the Love and Marriage Huntsville fans were taking it too far, and they were calling her job, and she had to remove herself from it. And what she said is true. And I want to be able to vouch for what she said. Okay? Listen, Love and Marriage Huntsville is my baby. I created it.
No, you didn't.
It's the #1 show on OWN. It has been one of the greatest pleasures of my life. I love this show. I'm still a fan of this show. It's the cast and the crew and everybody involved makes this show great. When it comes to some, okay, we're gonna have a real conversation. When it comes to some of the people who watch the show, and I'm not gonna say fans, because when you're a fan of the show, you don't do anything to disrupt it. You can have your comments. We all do. I have my comments about other people's shows too. But there are a certain number of people who do watch the show and they feel the need to take it too far in people's lives instead of watching the show, having an opinion, and going to bed, right? When I watch Potomac, I tell y'all about it, and I go to bed. I go to work the next day. I keep it pushing. I don't call Giselle's house and try to read her. I don't call Dr. Wendy's job and try to read her. You know what I'm saying? When I recap Atlanta Housewives, I wasn't calling Dish Nation trying to read Porsha, child. I said what I said. I kept it moving, and life goes on. Unfortunately, there is a dark side to some of the people who watch these shows, okay? And they're not a large amount of people. They're large in terms of the amount of time they have to disrupt people, but they're not large in numbers. I would say at the most it's 10 people, child, and that's what it is. But it feels like a lot of people who feel the need to call people's jobs or call advertisers or brands and businesses they're affiliated with to try to get them fired or just disrupt them. And that's what happened to Dr. Heavenly. Okay. Dr. Heavenly was being Dr. Heavenly, funny, and she was giving her opinions about stuff. The guy asked a great question. He's a great journalist. And he's like, what happened to Messy Monday? We loved it. Da, da, da. And she mentioned that some of the Love and Marriage Huntsville fans were taking it too far, and they were calling her job, and she had to remove herself from it. And what she said is true. And I want to be able to vouch for what she said. Okay. Listen, Love and Marriage Huntsville is my baby. I created it. It's the #1 show on OWN.
All right, so y'all hear him saying that, right? Now, we all know, let's stop sharing. We all know that Melody Cherie paid for the pilot for Love and Marriage Huntsville. She's talked about it on the show. He does not ever give her credit for this show. All right, as he does no one else. Okay. He's never given Melody Cherie credit for this show. Now, when Marquez came on Messy Mondays to do like a little interview with him and Dr. Heavenly, you guys remember, and Marquez said Mel's show, Carlos quickly corrected him to let him know it's my show. Carlos, you did not come up with the idea of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Melody pitched the show to you. You told Melody to wait for almost 2 years before you got back to her with the concept of the show, or to the approval of the show. Let's say it that way. For the approval of the show. I mean, even he sat down in an interview and agreed that Melody sat down with him. She was very savvy. She was very smart. He could tell the way she pitched the show to him. It just really made him interested. It made him want to jump aboard. So then he comes back now, as you guys can hear right here in this interview, in this video, where he says, I pitched the show, it's my show, my. I haven't heard him say anywhere in there, Melody Cherie introduced the show to me, and we kind of came up with this concept. The only thing he changed was the idea where it was just she and Martell. The only thing he did was ask her, do you have any friends to add to this to make it more interesting? That's it. It was her concept to come to Huntsville, to have the show there, to show them building, because that's what they were already doing. Holt & Holt was already in the business of, and was a $1 million business prior to her pitching the show to Carlos and the network. So for him to continue to take on this ownership attitude and not give Melody Cherie her credit for something that she brought to him is very diabolical. Okay. It is. All right. Now, there's another individual who's come forward And in addition to someone else who also came forward to blast Carlos King on doing the same thing. Somebody said, woo, woo, yes, shout out to Marquez, okay, woo, woo. All right, so let's get into this next piece of evidence that I have, because y'all know I love to pull a good old receipt, girl. I love a receipt. All right, so let's pull a receipt. Nicole Ray, shout out to her. If you guys watch any of the chasing reality shows, Chasing Dallas, Chasing Atlanta, I am a fan of all of those shows, okay? I watch them. Yeah. So let's get into it, because I pulled this receipt. All right, I pulled this receipt from Nicole Ray. Her name is Nicole Ray. She does hair. She's a hairstylist. She's a like a stylist, period. Okay, she's also on the show Chasing Dallas and the other chasings as well. She's well known in Los Angeles, California. Yeah. So let's get into it. She pitched Messy Mondays to Carlos King. All right. Carlos King's show that he now calls Messy Monday, that he had Dr. Heavenly on, was originally someone else's idea. They did the very same thing that Melody Cherie did, came and sat down, paid for the pilot, pitched the show, told him, hey, this is my idea for this show. Carlos said, oh my God, yes, that's a great idea. Put this person on ice, okay? Put this person on ice, and stole their idea and made it their own. And now you see Carlos King has Messy Mondays. That was never his idea for this show. He took it from someone else. We get ready to prove it. All right, as you guys can see at the top, Nicole Ray hair, because she does hair and be slaying some hair. All right, so this is what it is. It says that fictitious business name, where she's just kind of giving, she actually filed something against Carlos as well. Says filing date 3/27/23 at 11 a.m. Business name Messy Monday at Red Carpet Hair Studios. Okay, business, as you guys can see. So she filed some things to show that she owned Messy Mondays. All right, so regarding, here's the consultation that they're showing. Nicole Ray is showing the consultation with Carlos King. Says, can you do Tuesday, March 2nd at 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. for the video conference, okay? Says that you are hereby notified. Hold on. All right, so here's the consultation that she's saying she had with Carlos King, all right, for Messy Mondays, all right? Let's continue. Says they haven't forgotten about you. Let's blow it up. All right, and regarding the meeting for Messy Monday, says, hi, Nicole. This is what he wrote to Nicole. Hi, Nicole. Haven't forgotten about you. Let me check with Mr. King. And, well, his people wrote her back. I haven't forgotten about you. Let me check back with Mr. King, and I'll get back to you, okay? So this is them in business, talking back and forth about Messy Mondays, okay? As you guys can see, she has here on her flyer, Celebrity Gossip, Messy Mondays, all right? She had already been doing this prior, but she wanted to take it further and put it like on a television or televised platform. So she reached out to Carlos because she had a relationship, a business relationship with Carlos, okay? So as you guys can see, they were already talking behind the scenes in business. This is her flyer where she was already doing Messy Mondays. Again, Facebook Live, she was doing it on Facebook and on YouTube. Messy Mondays. Y'all see that? That's Nicole Ray right here. That's Nicole. All right, so let's continue. Again, Messy Mondays, another flyer. All right, now who do we see here? Messy Mondays, Carlos and Heavenly. All right, Carlos and Heavenly took the, and that's her up here showing where Carlos took her idea of Messy Monday. This was her idea. Now, they had conversations, emails. She showed emails and everything back and forth where she's talked to Carlos about this, and he loved the idea and made her wait. Now, let's get into this. She said, story time. She said, the picture it 2021, me and my bestie pitched a show to Carlos King. During this pitch, we talked about our salon and blow it up a little bit more, and the dynamics of our friendship. It said that we also informed him that we hosted a weekly podcast where we discuss all things hot topics and mess entitled Messy Mondays. Says that now Carlos King said that we're not going to act as though you didn't steal this idea from us. Let's be clear. We have been doing Messy Mondays since 2018. So she had already made a name of it. Since 2018, they've been doing this. They just wanted it on a bigger platform and reached out to Carlos because they knew that he could help. Now, it says, I find it very funny that after having us on ice for over a year to finalize a pilot deal, you popped up with our exact idea name. And all of 2 years later, it says that the girls have been saying for years that you are a thief. And I didn't believe it until it happened to me. She goes on to say that we know that you like to deflect, but would you care to comment? Peacefully paid and prospering. Okay, so that's what Nicole Ray had to say to Carlos. He has yet to respond to her. Says that I wonder if he will change the name and if she will pursue legal action, considering she registered the name with the county clerk. So she already registered Messy Monday and finalized that name and patented that name. And Carlos came and took the name, as you guys can see. Let's go back and show it. You got to see that's the flyer they've been using since 2018. Carlos just came out with Messy Mondays, what, this year? Yeah. There's the emails back and forth where they were talking business. As you guys can see here, let me blow it up at the bottom. Y'all see here, Kingdom Reign Entertainment consultation team. They had a consultation. This is the consultation email where they were talking back and forth. Consultation team, Kingdom Reigns Entertainment, as you guys can see. All right, so they've been having conversation. Carlos put her on ice for 2 years, just like he did Melody for over 1.5 years. And then now he's coming back saying Love and Marriage Huntsville was his idea. Same thing he did to Nicole Ray. You guys see there? All right, you guys see where they've already filed everything. Messy Monday, as you guys can see, fictitious business name search, Messy Mondays. All right, so there's some legalities behind this situation now. So Carlos could be looking at probably paying Nicole Ray a very nice little bag for this, okay? Because she's already had it copyrighted and established under her name. You guys see that? Shout out to Chef Don Don. Chef Don Don knows exactly who Nicole Ray is. Don't you, Chef? Let him know. From Chasing Dallas. I watched that show. When I saw that shit, I said, listen. So Nicole Ray probably get ready to sue his ass because as you can see, there's some legalities right here behind it. All right, so we're not done. We're not done because that's not the only person. That's not the only person that Carlos has stole an idea from. Let's continue. Let's continue. Somebody else has blasted Carlos King, a well-known artist who you all know to be Kandi Burrus. Let's get into Kandi. And what Kandi is saying Carlos also did to him. Very same thing. He said, yep, Nicole is my girl. Nicole is mad cool, okay? Love me some damn Nicole Ray. When I saw that shit, I was like, damn, Carlos, really? But okay, let's get into it. All right, so as you guys can see on my screen, it says that Kandi Burrus says that TV producer Carlos King stole Escape's biopic. Okay, let's get into it. That's Escape, child. That's Tiny with her little self. I don't know what this thing doing in the picture, child. They could have left her out. All right, now in a recent interview, business mogul and reality TV star Kandi Burrus sat down to discuss all things Real Housewives of Atlanta and spilled some extra tea on her fallout with reality TV producer Carlos King. It says for the last few years that the streets have been buzzing about Burrus' alleged beef with King. It says that now the R&B singer is finally speaking up about her fallout. It says as the latest guest on House of Aaron, a YouTube media channel hosted by Aaron Keenan, Burrus delivered a scoop on why she responded with "We're not cool" on her Real Housewives of Atlanta recap show Speak On It when a fan asked about her relationship with King, meaning Carlos King. Okay. I don't want to play that because Kandi is kind of funny about her Speak On It video. So we don't want no problems. All right, so I'll read because my reading skills are good. It says that Kandi Burrus and Carlos King met in 2009 when Kandi Burrus joined the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta, in which King was a producer. It says that Real Housewives of Atlanta was King's first reality TV show, and he worked on the show for 9 seasons before he got fired, and launched his own production company, Kingdom Reign Entertainment. Bravo got rid of him. He did not leave. All right, let's make that very clear. And I can prove that shit. Now, it says that in the interview with Keenan, it says that Burrus shared the true reason that she cut ties with King, alleging that it was due to him stealing Escape's story and selling it to television network TV1 back in 2017. Now, this is what Kandi said. She said that he is the one who stole my group's life story and sold it to TV1, the singer said during the interview. And for that, I just can't get past it. Now, Escape was already working on their own biopic. Carlos was reaching out to Kandi's Mama Joyce, to get personal and private information on the group in order to fill in the spaces in the biopic that he was secretly putting together behind their back. Now, he was pretending to be very good, close friends with Kandi and the other group members in order to get information and put together this biopic unbeknownst to them. They were putting together their own. He was trying to beat them to the punch to get it done before them. And once Kandi found out that Carlos was sitting with Mama Joyce and getting information, and then she found out that he was sneaking and going and trying to do this biopic, that's when she cut ties with him. Let's continue. Says that she continued, I was talking to a friend and I was like, hey, we should do a movie about our group's life. Says that it was a director and he was like, somebody's already doing that. And she says, I was like, what do you mean somebody's doing that? She says, in my mind, I'm thinking it's one of my group members or something. All right. So it goes on to say that the R&B singer claims that in all the years that she and King worked together, he never mentioned to her that he was interested in telling the 90s girl group story. Now, instead, he went behind her back and sold it. Says that she added that his team even tried to get her mother, Mama Joyce, like I just told y'all, in on it unknowingly. Okay. It says and sidebar, his other producing partner had called my mom and said, oh yeah, we want to interview you because we want to do a documentary or something about a girls group. So we wanted to ask you about Escape. So they try to make it sound like they just want to do an interview with her to get her to talking so that they could take the information from Mama Joyce and plug it in the biopic that they were secretly putting together behind their back. Now, she says that I just thought, it says, that according to Burrus, that she felt betrayed by her one-time friend. She says, I just thought that was the lowest thing that someone could do. That's what Kandi said. It says, although King's Escape biopic has yet to see the light of day, it says that the group members have been very vocal about the fact that they do not support it per a statement they collectively made in 2017. Now, they're saying that Escape is planning to tell their own story, their own way soon. Now, as soon as the top female groups of the 90s with 3 consecutive platinum albums and 6 top 10 hits on the Billboard charts, fans are anticipating when it will be released. Okay. So as you guys can see, Carlos also did the same thing with Kandi and their group Escape. All right. And tried to use Mama Joyce, his relationship with Mama Joyce, to get information from her unbeknownst to her in terms of what he was doing to try to hurry up and go past Kandi and them. Like, how you going to tell their story better than them when they lived it? And then too, that's your friend. So not only did you burn a bridge with Kandi, who knows so many people in the industry, who has a further reach than Carlos does, I'm pretty sure, in the actual entertainment industry. Why would you burn that bridge? Why wouldn't you sit down with the group and say, hey guys, would you mind if I produce it? I think he already knew they would probably say no, because they wanted to produce their own story according to Kandi. But Carlos went behind their back and was sneaking to try to do something unbeknownst to them. And when Kandi found out, she was mad. And she even said in an interview, she would never, and these are her words, I would never fuck with him again. Those are Kandi's words. I would never fuck with Carlos King again. I would never work with him again. Fuck him. That's pretty much what she was saying. And the fact that you try to use her mother to get information unbeknownst to her was very sneaky on your part. So now he made a recent post saying that my show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, is back. Like I said, where is the credit to Melody Sharif for that? Because we already know she pitched it. I mean, your friend Martell even said Mel pitched it. All right. Martell was there, he didn't say shit, but Melody pitched the show, and you made her wait almost 2 years, like you made Nicole Ray wait for almost 2 years. And then you took Mel's idea for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and now you've made it your show. So he has a pattern of doing this, as you guys can see. So yes, we are calling you out, Carlos. You always say, I don't watch the comments. I don't look at it. Yes, you do. I hope you see this. I hope you see this, because that's not cool. I really hope you see that. So yeah, shout out to Kandi, shout out to Nicole Ray for being very, very transparent in what they've experienced with Carlos and his thieving ass. All right, let's move on, honey. Let's move on. One of our greats have passed away. Quincy Jones, rest in peace to you, sir. Rest in peace. He was 91 years old. He lived a very, very long life. Shout out to the Shade Room. Legendary musician Quincy Jones has passed away at 91 years old. You guys know who Quincy Jones is. If you don't, look him up. some of your favorite artists. He actually produced. He discovered Tamia. Y'all remember her first song she ever put out, You Put a Move on My Heart, which is one of my favorite songs. Y'all know her from Stranger in My House. Y'all know her from so many other songs. Okay, my God. So Quincy Jones discovered her. He also helped produce and help discover Tevin Campbell. You guys know who he is. Can We Talk? Break It Down. Like, damn, how many songs has he made that were hits? Damn, hello. So shout out to Quincy Jones and so many other artists. He's Q's Juke Joint is one of my favorite, and I still got the CD to this day. I play it. It's got some jazz on there, some of everything. Tamia's You Put a Move on My Heart is on there. I love that damn CD. I cannot tell you how many times I played it. But if you guys don't have that CD, definitely get it. It's called Q's Juke Joint, where he's got so many different great songs on there. All right, hits. But shout out to him. He was 91. He's no longer with us. So rest in peace to him. He lived a very, very long life. Let's read into what they're saying, okay? We are the world as well. Yes, honey, we are the world. We are the world. Yes, God, okay? Y'all remember. So he's got a lot of great hits and stuff under his belt, baby, from people that he made stars. Let's get into it. It says that we are sending our deepest condolences to the loved ones of the legendary Quincy Jones following the news of his passing. Y'all know Kadita Jones is the one who his daughter who dated Tupac Shakur. Okay, in case you guys did not know that. All right. Now, according to APN News, it says that Quincy Jones publicist Arnold Robinson shared that he passed Sunday night at his home in Bel Air, surrounded by his family. It said that the family said in a statement tonight with full but broken hearts, we must share the news of our father and brother Quincy Jones passing. It says that, and although this is an incredible loss for our family, we appreciate the great life that he lived and know there will never be another like him. Facts. It says that Quincy Jones, who was a producer, songwriter, composer, and arranger, has worked with multiple artists, legendary musicians, including Michael Jackson and the Thriller album. He's behind that. Ray Charles, Frank Sinatra, and many others. It says that we are keeping Quincy Jones' loved ones lifted in prayer during this time. Okay, so rest in peace to Quincy Jones. 91 years, honey, on this earth is a very long time. So yes, they did not say why he passed. They did not say what it was from, but I mean, it could have been just from natural causes. We don't know. They did not say what it was. Y'all know usually they come back later on to say autopsy said this or he passed away from that. So we'll just wait until we hear that. But Quincy Jones has passed away, for those of you that did not know. Okay. Secret Gardens. Yes, honey. Y'all naming them in there, honey. Y'all can put y'all favorite tunes in there that's attached to Quincy Jones. All right. Because he does have a lot of hits that he has produced, composed, wrote. I mean, all of that. All right, I love Tevin Campbell's Tomorrow. That's one of my favorite songs, child. When he sounded like little Michael Jackson in that song. Y'all know. Tomorrow will be a better you, a better me. That's one of my favorite songs. All right, so y'all ain't about to have me in here singing this morning. Y'all ain't about to do no damn concert. But let's get on into the next topic. So rest in peace to you, Quincy Jones, honey. You will be missed. All right. Yes, honey. It's that Body Heat album, Secret Garden. Yes, honey. Y'all can put your stuff in there. He did discover Tamia. Yep, he sure did. He sure did. I remember when she came out. I said, "Who is this girl singing like this?" Child, with them vocals. Come on now. Somebody said concert. Y'all know I'll break out singing in a minute. Okay. Y'all know I'll break out singing now. Don't get me over here singing this morning. Y'all know I don't like really singing in the morning, but y'all know I'll break out singing, honey. Don't say sing real. Don't get me singing now. Don't get me singing in here. Y'all know I'll sing. All right. There's a stranger in my house. Took a while to figure out. We're going to stop, child, because I ain't warmed up and my voice is still asleep. But y'all know we can blow over here. Don't even play with me. All right. Yeah, we hit a dead note, but we can still sing. All right. Yes, we can. Let's move on, though. No, ma'am. We're not singing this morning because our voice is still asleep. Let's move on. Former Baltimore police officer found guilty of sexually abusing kids at a wife's daycare, honey, facing 2 life sentences. All right. Woo. Yes, God. Let's get into it. Boom. Oh, did I share? Yes, I did.
Breaking news at 11 o'clock. Guilty on all counts. That is the verdict a jury handed down tonight against the former Baltimore police officer James Weems, accused of molesting children at his wife's daycare. Weems did not appear to show any emotion in the courtroom when he learned his fate tonight, and he is at the Baltimore County Detention Center being held without bond.
James Weems Jr. was immediately taken into custody. He is now facing 2 possible life sentences. The defendant in an open-collared white dress shirt walked into court before the verdict, free for the last time.
He's guilty.
We got
Out of here.
everything. Put him where he deserves. Lock him up.
There was relief outside the courthouse after jurors found him guilty on all counts for sexually abusing, raping, and showing pornography to a girl now 12 years old who attended Little Kids Castle, the daycare his ex-wife operated in Owings Mills.
Justice for all the babies. The ones that we don't know about, the ones that we do know about, everybody.
I'm happy for these kids that's getting justice. I'm just thanking God, because this could have went another way.
Prosecutors asked for enhanced penalties in this case because of the victim's age. Sentencing will take place in early January.
Breaking news at 11 o'clock, guilty on all counts. That is the verdict a jury handed down tonight against the former Baltimore police officer, James Weems, accused of
A former police officer. You supposed to protect and serve, sir. What the hell is this? And then it's his wife's damn daycare. Now, my question is, did the wife know any of these things going on here and just kept quiet because she didn't want to turn her husband in? Because she didn't want to miss that police money coming in the household? All right, let me read up a little bit on what's going on here. Now, former Baltimore police officer James Weems Jr. is now facing the possibility of 2 life sentences following the heinous charges of child and sexual abuse. Now, Weems, once a trusted figure in law enforcement, is accused of multiple counts of abuse involving young victims that attended his wife's daycare. Now, last year, they said that it was reported that Weems' wife, Shanteria Weems, was arrested and sentenced to 4 years in jail for powwowing him upon discovering the abuse allegations against him. Ooh, child. So he's done this before, and she powwowed him when she found out that he was messing with children at the daycare. Why would you have him there anyway if he already did this shit? Now, it says that she claims that her actions were driven by anger and a desire to confront him over the accusations after the children shared what he was doing to them. Child. It says that James Weems was initially arrested earlier this year following a detailed investigation that uncovered accusations of abuse against minors. Now, prosecutors argue that the alleged abuse was enabled by his role in law enforcement and that Weems took advantage of his position to exploit vulnerable young people under his care. It says if convicted, Weems faces 2 consecutive life sentences, ensuring that he would spend the rest of his life behind bars. Authorities have emphasized the gravity of the charges, pointing to the long-term impact on the victims and their families. Now, this case has also raised questions about oversight in police department and has prompted calls for stronger protections against abuse in sensitive roles. This is so sad. So this is something that he's done for quite some time. It sounded like the wife found out that he was doing this before. She got so mad that she powwowed him, and she actually went to jail and was arrested and sentenced to 4 years for powwowing him for the same abuse allegations that he's being arrested for now. So damn. So, oh, child, the place is called Kids Castle rather, Child Development Center. My God. So anybody whose kids that were going there, prayers to you, because they're going to be traumatized. I hope they get them in some therapy. I hope they get them checked out. I mean, you're a grown ass man. What the fuck are you doing at a fucking daycare messing with children when you got a wife? It's nasty ass. Nasty ass. Oh, child. He shouldn't even been there. But yes, that's what's going on with that. Yeah, she powwowed his ass when she found out that he had already done that to some of the kids when it was brought to her attention. She was so mad that she powwowed his ass. Child, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. You got to send your kids to school, and working mothers, you got to have somebody watch your kids. So daycare is always, a choice that you make when you got to take your kids somewhere when you got to go to work. And you're not thinking that when you take them there, that some shit like that is going to happen. But we talk about this stuff all the time. If you know your children act differently when traumatic things happen to them. But if you are a parent, you got to pay attention to your kids. Your kids will tell you without telling you the shit's happened to them. Okay. Your small kids, especially if you got girls, you can tell, and boys. Children will act differently when things happen, especially when they're around the person who's violated them. Okay, they may not actually know what's going on, but they know it's not right. They know that something is not right about it. And when they get around the people who violate it, watch your children. They'll tell you. They'll tell you if somebody, an adult is being mean to your child at the daycare, watch your child around that child and see them they act different. See them they act different. They might cry. You know, if they can't vocalize it, children will cry. They will act differently. They'll pull away from said individual. Those are signs that you have to look for to say, something ain't right. Why do my child not want to be around this person right here? What did this person do to my child to make them not want to be around them? And every time they try to come around my child, they're pulling away, they're running away from that person, or they start crying. They'll pay attention to your kids and do backgrounds before you drop your kids off at daycares, because people do things to kids. What was he doing as a police officer any fucking way? Like, what were you doing there, sir? And then there should be cameras at this daycare as well. You should not be watching my kids if there's no cameras. There should be eyes on the kids all the time. So did you catch him on a camera? Was he caught on a camera doing something to one of the kids? Like, what was it? Damn, that makes me so mad. That makes me so mad. Those kids will never be the same. So I'm glad he will get 2 life sentences. He won't be out to get to do that anymore. But the crazy thing is, when his ass get locked up, which he's already in there, they're going to give him some street justice, because they do not like men and or anyone who come up in the prison system, honey, who violate children and abuse women. If you abuse women and violate children, baby, you get it the worst in there. So he going to get Paul's hands and feet upon him for those crimes. And trust me, they're going to find out what he's in there for, because that shit is on the news. And they do watch the news in jail. So he will get his. All right. Let's move on, child. That's right. Yeah, they'll show you signs. Your children, Les Moore, yes, your children will show you signs. You just got to know your kids and watch your kids and communicate with your children. All right. I talked to my son is 9. He already know. Nobody's supposed to touch you there. Nobody's supposed to this. And I've had that talk with him a million times. So he knows. And if it happens, he knows to tell me. Don't do that. We don't do that. There's a secret. Don't tell your mom and dad. I said, when somebody ever tell you that, that's when you tell me, because it's something bad. Okay. That's how you got to talk to your kids. Because adults, that's the first thing they want to do is hide when they're doing things they should not do to your children, and tell them, hey, it's a secret just between me and you. And that is when you tell your children no. When somebody tell you that, that's when you tell mommy and daddy, because it's not a secret. You'd never keep secrets from mommy and daddy. I tell mine that all the time. No, sir. No, sir. The first thing I ask my son when I pick him up from after school, how was your day at school? What happened today at school? What you eat today? I'm just having conversations. Because as a mother, I'm able to pick up on things when he talks to me. I want to see your attitude. I want to see how you're interacting with me. I want to see, because I'm looking, baby. My third eye is on. When I'm asking him a series of questions, that's every day. That's my routine every day when I pick him up. How was your day? What you eat today? How was your teacher today? Like, I'm just asking him. I want to know. Because as soon as I pick up on one little thing, I'm going to address it. I don't let that shit slide. No. If there's any bullying, somebody put their hands on you, I want to know about it. Because we'll go to the school. We will. They know me at the school, baby. The principal know me. As soon as I walk in the door, the principal knows me. Okay? His teachers know me. All right? There was a lady at my son's school in the lunchroom, like, that helps, like, make the kids sit down when they get ready to eat lunch. She was hollering at the kids. And I was dropping my son off one morning, and they were getting ready to eat breakfast. And I saw this shit. I said, because I know she doing it to them, she gonna do it to mine. I went to the office, and I asked one of the people that was standing out at the other faculty. I said, "What's this lady's right here name? What's her name?" They told me. I went to the office. I said, "I need to speak to the principal," and they said, "Okay, hold on. He just stepped out. He'll be right back." As soon as he came back in, I said, "I need to have a conversation with you." I said, so-and-so in the lunchroom, she may not need to be over kids, because if you're that frustrated that early in the morning where you got to be yelling at kids and telling them to sit down, and mind you, her son goes to that school too. He's a little boy. He running around hitting the other kids. She ain't said shit to him, but she hollering at the other kids because they ain't sitting down when she telling them to. So you ain't checking your child, but you hollering at the other kids. I said, she might not need to be over children, because you have fucked up their entire morning yelling at them and taking them out of their mode. They're going to go to class with an attitude. And then the teacher going to have to deal with that, because you sitting here yelling at them like you about crazy in here. You just broke their spirit before they didn't went to school. Now, I don't want you yelling at mine, because I don't talk to my child in that tone. So you done effed up his whole day. He didn't want to do no work. He is still thinking about this damn teacher that yelled at me and took me off my ish this morning. So they were like, oh, we didn't even know that. Well, now you do. So I need y'all to address that. Because I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to see if the same shit is happening. And if it is, I might have to go ahead and make you famous on my show. That's how we do that, okay? Folk want to be famous. Let's make you famous. And then I'm going to report your ass to the Board of Education as well. Because you don't need to be over children. Some people just there for a check. And you have to watch that. You have to watch that. Because I know if you do it to somebody else, you're going to do it to mine. Then it's going to be a problem. Okay? Moving on. Just a little education about how we should handle things when it comes to our children. Don't let shit slide. You let one thing slide, something else going to slide. And then next thing you know, it's a problem. And that goes for bullying. If your child is being bullied, check in on that. Check in on that. That's not okay. That's not okay. All right, let's get into this next topic. Erica Dixon, honey, reveals that she hasn't heard from her daughter, Emani, and she says that she wants to be grown. She says that I feel like the older she gets, that the less I hear from her. She says, I done called her phone 2 and 3 times and no answer. I did see a clip a while back where she was trying to reprimand her, and she and Scrappy actually, she took the car that she purchased for her from her because she was like on some type of punishment, but Scrappy was arguing with her and saying give her back her car. I was like, okay, that's not how you parent, because if one parent say one thing and the two of you don't agree, you don't get in front of the child and disagree and you saying one thing and mama and daddy said the other thing. Like, that's not how you parent, because then you're teaching them that daddy is going to say what I want to hear, so I'm going to go to daddy and F you mom. Yeah, that's not how you do things. But let's go ahead and play this, okay?
Y'all need to talk to y'all girl Emani, because somebody let me know if y'all see Emani in Savannah, because I ain't heard from her. I don't know what she got going on. You know, I might text her, hit her up, like, you all right? You straight? You good? She might text me a day later or answer her phone and be like, hold on, and leave me on hold. So if y'all see her, let me know she good. You know, I don't know what Emani on. I know she want to be grown. What do you want? You know, one of your friends watching. What's up? You good? I feel like the older she get, the less I hear from her. It's like, who raised you? Who took care of you? Where's the money?
She at school.
I don't take it personal. I do take it personal. I gave her life. When it comes to her, I take everything personal.
That's all teenagers that get older. They don't want to be up under mom and dad. They want to be with their friends. They're not calling you every day like that. You reach out to them. They're not thinking about, oh, let me call mom and dad and just sit and have a long, drawn-out conversation. They don't want to hear that shit. They want to be in the street, especially when they got a car. Hell, I didn't want to be under my parents when I got older, when I became a teenager. I wanted to do my thing. I mean, yeah, so that's a normal thing.
Oh, I did call her phone. I don't call Emani phone like 3-4 times. No answer. Text her, you alive and kicking? I think she's trying to be funny. My shit going on. We all are. Anybody in Savannah checking in, tell me, I said, what's up? Like, you good? That girl is not busy. Busy doing what? She better be busy doing her work.
Well, if you know what school she goes to, why not pull up to her school dorm and knock on her door and say, hi, it's your mother. Remember me? How you doing? Okay, something like that. If you're that worried about her, see the time you spend on social media telling us, you can go and check on her. Because you don't know what she into. Okay, she got that freedom. Y'all know how it be, honey, when you get that little freedom and you go to college. You got you a car, yes, you do think she grown. She ain't trying to check in with you because she want to have some freedom. So going up there to her dorm, she in college, she doing well. Going up there and check on her, child, get off social media. I will be telling everybody, I ain't heard from my daughter, child. What we supposed to do about it? What we supposed to do with that information besides sit here and look at you like we doing right now? If you love your daughter, you ain't heard from her, you don't call her 2-3 times and she ain't answering. Wouldn't that be a red flag to you guys as parents? If you call your child and they don't answer, especially 2-3 times? You done text them and they ain't responding. That would make me think something's wrong with my child. I ain't about to get on social media. So guys, I text my son about 2 or 3 times and called him and I got no answer. What should I do? get your ass to the school and go see about your child. What the hell you doing on social media, child? What are you doing? Okay, child, bye. Anyway, y'all know how teenagers, if y'all are teenagers, I ain't got no teenagers yet, but I just know because I was a teenager, so I know how that shit works. You don't want to be under your parents, but at the same time, if you're that worried about your child, get off social media and go check on your child, okay? Period. All right, so let's get into our next topic, honey. Let's get into our next topic. I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. So Porsha and Dennis, child. Porsha and Dennis is looking like they are it's looking like they are just doing a lot right now. No wonder Simon, child. Have y'all noticed that Simon has been very quiet here lately? Have y'all noticed that? Child. So Porsha and Dennis, they've been hanging out a lot here lately and going places. I saw a recent post where they were out and Dennis was all up on Porsha. I said, oh, they back together? Is that why Simon was acting all damn crazy? I said, oh, snap. Let me find out, child. Let me find out they together out here. Let me get my next topic pulled up, child. Hold on while I'm talking. Child. They out and about, honey. I said, let me find out that they out here. They out for Halloween. They're doing Halloween. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. They're out hanging out. Okay, let me share. Because every time I do this, I don't want to go in through my own Facebook account, y'all. Because I don't want all my damn business on my damn screen up here. So I got to do it this way. All right. So they are taking their daughter out trick-or-treating. Dennis is always at the house over there, which is, y'all know, Simon's house. But Dennis is always at Porsha's house, child. They stay hanging out. Every time you see them, like, they be all booed up now. I'm like, are they back together? Could that be why Simon is mad? Did Porsha, I'm feeling like Porsha might have got some type of gag order on Simon this last time they went to court, because we haven't heard Simon on social media anymore, like trolling Porsha and like every other day. Y'all remember it was like every other day. So now we don't hear from them. But what we do see is Porsha and damn Dennis out, like holding hands and stuff like that. Like here they are here. As you guys can see, hold up. Here they go. We don't need us the children. We don't need us the children. Don't know where they're headed. No. Because they nasty. Nasty. Hey. They some nasty. Little germs. We have the children. We're not talking about you. So they out, honey, hanging out, okay? I love, you know what? I don't know why I like them two together. I like her better with Dennis versus with Simon. It seems like they're more, but I feel like he cheated on her, and I feel like that's why she left and married Simon abruptly like she did. Now, I don't agree that he cheated on her, and I don't never want to tell a woman to go back, but I do feel like they are family. They have a child together, and I feel like that Simon is going to, not Simon, but Dennis is going to always have a place in Porsha's heart because they have a baby. That's something she always wanted to be, was a mom, and he was able to give her that. So I feel like when he broke her heart, when Dennis broke Porsha's heart, she ran to the next thing in order maybe to make him jealous and then to fill that void, because Porsha comes off as somebody who can't be alone. Y'all know she get out of one relationship and she jump into something else. And I feel like that's what she did with Dennis. Whenever she left him, she left Dennis and got with Simon. Now, I'm not saying she didn't love Simon, but I feel like Simon was a space filler. That's what I feel. I like them together. I like Porsha and Dennis together, and they look good together. And like I said, he's been spending a lot of time at Porsha's house, with Porsha and Simon's house. And I know Simon is sitting back watching this. How do I know? Because Porsha is posting this shit on social media. It's crazy. Now, they went out and purchased some paintings and stuff together. All right. They purchased some paintings together that they put in Simon's house, child. I know Simon somewhere is kicking the air, child. He is punching and kicking the damn air, sitting back watching this shit. Let me share this. Okay. This is him in Portia's house over there, child. It says it's just a little unclear who made this painting of Porsha, but says it is very clear that she is now very excited to have it in her house. Says in the video that she posted on her Instagram story of Dennis carrying the painting, it says that Porsha can be heard calling the portrait beautiful, while someone in the background stated that is that the different faces, that it's the different faces of Porsha. Okay, so this is him. As you can see, Porsha posted it. Okay, pictures that she took of Dennis by this portrait, and he's bringing it in the house. All right, says it finally gave it to me after 5 years. LOL. Says that thank you, baby daddy Dennis. Art / hashtag portrait, hashtag gifts, hashtag co-parents. Okay, so they're doing good. They're hanging out. They're always together. This is her with her daughter. She's so cute. She's so good, cute, look like a little mini Porsha. But so she's, y'all know Porsha's always wanted to have a child, and Dennis gave her that. So I want to see the two of them work it out. And like I said, I don't never want to see somebody who's cheated on somebody go back. But in this situation, I'm gonna have to bend a little because I do like them. So Dennis made a post saying that my two favorites, says that Dennis wrote on his caption of the post, accompanied by a red heart emoji, PJR. Okay, so Dennis posted this picture. As you guys can see, Dennis McKinley posted this picture that he took of PJ and Porsha. All right. He says my two favorites, and he put 2 hearts. So he's still, you know, he's still feeling Porsha. And like I said, him and Porsha, I've seen pictures of them out to eat together, like on a little datey date. The daughter be there sometime and the daughter don't. So maybe they're trying to rekindle that situation, and I'm here for it. What y'all think? Y'all want to see them back together? I sure do. Okay. And then he made another post that I'm so proud of you, PJ. Well, Porsha wrote that, said she's proud of PJ. And she's growing up to be a cute little girl. All right. But they are hanging out together. Says that Dennis, big kudos to you for signing her up for class. Mom and I learned a lot as well. So they are hanging out and doing things together, and I'm happy about that. So shout out to them. And I hope they figure it out. Okay, I hope they figure it out. But he has been spending a lot of time over there in Simon's house, child. And I know Simon is feeling a way that he can't do shit about it, because Porsha went through the courts to be able to stay in their house, child, until that damn divorce is finalized. So once the divorce is finalized, Porsha got to get the hell out. But in the meantime and in between time, Dennis is over there, child, cracking her back over there in Simon's bed. And I know he is mad about that shit. Okay. So Simon, I feel your pain. All right. I know you somewhere crying and balled up in the fetal position, mad as hell. Okay. Yes, you are. So let's move on, child. Anybody put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to see Simon and Dennis and Porsha try to work things out and get back together, child. They said Dennis want that old thing back. Yes, he do. He do want that old thing back, and he deserve it. That's his family. Hell, they got a baby together. Why not? Hell, if they can fix it, if she forgive him for cheating and he stepped out, child, who am I to stand in the way? I don't usually want to tell no woman to go back to no damn cheating, or a man. But if y'all can fix it and work it out, child, for the sake of raising your child together and being in a great space, and y'all can do it, child, do it. Shit. Who am I to tell y'all not to be together? I want to see everybody to be happy, child, out here. If you can be happy and be back together, child, do that. Do that. Somebody said 1. Somebody said they don't care. Okay. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so I'm going to play this clip. We kind of talked about it last night when I did my review, but I want to play it again because I feel like Nell is starting to jump on the bandwagon trying to help diminish Mel's fan base because she too is jealous. Y'all remember when Nell made the comment, that's Nell Fletcher, honey, from the show, where she made the comment that Melody thinks that she's God or Jesus whenever she made a certain comment on the girls trip about her fan base. Okay, so Nell be trying to throw that slick shade, and Nell opened this can of worms, you guys, on this particular scene right here. And I feel like she did that shit on purpose to have Melody ambushed because she is jealous of Melody's fan base. I know Nell ain't got but what, about 2 nail bells. So yeah, she opened and initiate this ambush on Melody about the millimeters, and the millimeters doing this and the millimeters doing that. All right, so let's go ahead and play it again for those of you that did not get to see it last night. All right.
Said something to you, and even after saying what I said, I thought about it. I shouldn't have said that. This ain't the first time I've said something to you about it. I know the millimeters. Not
All right, now let me pause it because my problem is this. If you had a private conversation, a conversation on the telephone or in person between you and Mel, why is it so pertinent for you to bring that information and that conversation up in front of the group? Because it looks like you're trying to blast your friend who you say is your homegirl. You and Melody supposed to be cool. It's weird to me that you would bring this up in front of everybody when you know how they feel about her and her fan base, and you know they're going to take the bait and jump in and try to annihilate her in front of everybody. So Nell, you're supposed to be her friend at this table. You're supposed to be the one taking up for her and windmilling for her, but you just opened up a can of worms and or initiated an attack on your friend and her fan base. If you had a conversation in private, that's where it should have stayed. Out of all the things you could have talked about, why are you bringing up the millimeters? Let's get into it.
On this trip, guys, this was before this trip. I called Mel and I was mad. And I was like, the millimeters, this, that, and I'm saying this, that, and I ain't this, and they saying I'm this about, they don't know me. And you was like, I can't control them. What do you want me to do? Right. And I had to really sit and think about that. Like, right.
But I do think it could be a statement to diffuse the activation.
The activation, but then she'll lose her fans.
Her fans. She would lose them.
Nobody wants to lose their fans or their money.
Lose them.
Well, can we honestly say we will all do it?
No, I'm not. If I feel like people are attacking people that I care about,
not me. Say what you want to. That's what the internet for.
I'm about to say, let me say this: we all can agree that we're all on a platform that we all agreed to be a part of, and with that comes scrutiny, comes people liking us, comes people not liking you. I don't have time to keep trying to defend and go back and forth with people all day on the internet. Secondly, I'm not finna do nothing about people that most of them I've never even met.
I guess the difference for me is because, you know, it's no secret. Like my mama, she feel how she feel about you. But I have always made it very clear on social media, at the reunion, in every place that I'm not in agreement with it. And I verbally, publicly tell my mama, don't do that. If I don't agree, I'm going to say something. Have you ever done that?
Said that I.
Why is this an ambush? Why is this an ambush? Nell, you opened this conversation up. Like I said, if you had a private conversation with Melody, I'm going to say that you guys squashed it and or talked about it and came to some type of reasonable understanding to where you did not have to bring this shit back up in front of them in order for them to openly attack Melody. Now look at all eyes on Melody. That's an unfair situation for her. That's because they're looking for an answer now. Did you do an open statement to them to say, you know, don't do that or don't continue to attack people? Did you do that? Look at Nell looking at her. Look at Stormy looking at her. Look at Destiny staring through her. Look at Kimmy looking at her, because all these people, especially on this side right here, are claiming to have been attacked by the millimeters. So that's a lot of heat going towards Melody's way right here. Trish, she low-key enjoying the shit too, because you done messed with her man with your lying ass talking about you done called him to go work out, and Martell already done said that shit never happened. You ain't call me to work out. That's what Martell said. All right. These are her friends right here. That's Sunni. Okay. There's Lauren. There's Shanita. These three right here, they don't have a problem with it. But this side over here, it's a lot of heat coming from this side. And I blame you, Nell, because you didn't have to bring that shit back up if you and Mel already talked about it. Now, do I feel like there might have been a little side conversation where the millimeters doing this? Because, you know, Tisha already thinks that, hey, you know, they've been calling down into my business trying to get our cigar lounge shut down. But we already found out that it was the pastor and the people in your community that have a problem with y'all having these wild ass parties outside with people out there twerking and carrying on the church's property and leaving beer cans and bottles and cigarette butts and stuff on their property, and y'all don't clean up. So the Melodies ain't got shit to do with that. Okay. Stormy, the problem with you is you don't send people their orders and you keeping money. And when they do get their products, they're not getting all their products. And some of the products they do get are damaged, and you don't want to replace the shit, and you don't want to give people refunds. That's why you have a problem. So you're initiating things and not taking accountability for the heat that you're getting in return. So that's your problem. Nell, your problem, I'm gonna go down the line. Nell, your problem is you run your mouth too damn much, and you're a fake friend. and then you lie, which we just caught you in a lie about this Ariane picture that came out where you said, oh, I spinned around and she was right there. But then I had to go ahead and put your ass on blast from the pictures I found because you were seen still partying throughout that little polo event with Martell and Ariane. So it wasn't just one picture. It was several moments that you was hanging with Martell and Ariane. So Martell never set you up with your lying ass. Okay, you are a liar, you're a manipulator, you're a fake ass friend, and you're a snake. So we got to call that. Kimmy, you are jealous of Melody. You are jealous of Melody that she's strong enough to not stay with a fuck nigga like you continue to do. All right. Then you try to blame her and say, why didn't you keep your name? She didn't have to do that. She didn't have to do that. You're mad because she changed her name from Martell's last name. That ain't none of your damn business. All right. You're mad because you went to her house and saw how she was living, and that made you jealous, and then you wanted to try to act like you are such a friend when she was there for you when you went through your cancer situation, bringing you food, threw you a party to lift your spirits, but your fake ass gonna sit over there, and you too are back in this mess with this whole millimeter mess. You a fake ass friend too. Everybody sitting on that same side are fake ass friends. Have y'all noticed that? What's the chances of all the fake ass friends sitting on the same side? Destiny, you're a fake ass friend as well, Miss I'm sorry and I love you. None of those. None of those. You want to sit by Melody because you want some damn screen time. Because you know the camera going to be on her. That's why you were fighting to sit at that end of the table. Because her seat was really supposed to be right here where Stormy is sitting. Your fake ass was supposed to be sitting here, but you want to sit down there and be all up in Melody Sharif face so you can get that camera time. So when that camera hit her, it's going to hit you. Because you got them bills to pay. We all know y'all get paid by camera time. That's why you were fighting to be down there. Stormy, I was going to sit there. You know Mel don't fuck with you on the long or the short way. With your fake ass. Everybody over there fake. Let's continue.
I don't agree with what
they do.
People are doing.
What they do. And
Not even in certain situations of my own. I don't respond to most of the stuff.
I think we all business women. I think we don't deserve that level of hate that we get.
Thank you.
You get that level of hate because that's what you put out top. If you don't send me my shit and I don't pay for it and I'm emailing you and I'm calling you and nobody don't return my call or my money, oh, you gonna get some hate. You gonna get probably some bad words. You gonna get, I'm gonna respond. Give me my money back or give me my product. It's people that have gone for months and people still haven't received their shit. But you don't seem to understand and or take accountability, Stormy, for what you do. But then you get mad because they leave a negative review because you don't send them their shit. Make that make sense.
The problem, it ain't the fact that it's fans. It's another level. It's another level. They try to hurt, kill, and destroy what we have outside of this show.
Okay, let's talk about it. Where's the proof that millimeters call people's business?
Oh, no. They called the city on us.
I'm asking.
No, they have.
But these are her fans. But
how do you know that the millimeters call? Because when people call and make a complaint about something, when you call the city and say who called and made a negative report about me, it's no different if you call CPS and say, hey, I want to make a complaint about someone abusing a child. They don't tell you who that person is. They don't tell you who that. When you call down and say, who made a complaint about my business? They don't tell you who it was. They just let you know it was a complaint. They come and investigate it. And they go from there. So these egregious comments and innuendos of it's the millimeters, you don't know who the fuck is calling. No different than Dr. Heavenly, unless you had phone numbers traced. I'm so sick of this narrative. They're not giving out names because they don't want people being harassed and shit being initiated. They want people to be able to come there in peace and give their statements and their egregiousness, and then they go and investigate the shit. So, Tisha, I don't believe for 1 minute that y'all know who the hell was making comments about y'all, except for the pastor. Y'all know about him because he's made it very much so known he don't want y'all on their property and that they ain't feeling y'all ass because of how you guys treated them when they allowed you to use their property. You can't use my property as a church property and use and keep shit on, and trash and shit on there when y'all know Saturday night, when y'all know Sunday morning we got church. And my members are kicking through beer bottles and shit to get into the church house. That's uncouth. But then again, y'all don't clean your own damn house. So I wouldn't think that y'all would be out there cleaning up behind y'all people when you having parties, when people are nice enough to let y'all use their parking lot because y'all in that tiny ass little space that y'all got over there and you call a lounge. Girl, bye. Get y'all shit together. But then you want to hold her accountable and tell her she need to tell her people. No, you need to tell your people. Because Stormy, you have some fans that are very slick mouth as well. You just don't have enough of them for us to care about, like Melody's fan base. It's just not as loud because you ain't got that many fans like that. Tisha, your 2 T Crews or whatever you call them, child. You don't have enough fans to make waves like that. They be slick talking and talking shit too. The first one will be your damn mama, Tisha. Your mama harass people. Your mama harassed Melody Cherie. Have you gone live, Tisha, to tell your mama to pipe down and stop harassing Melody Cherie? Because every time she go live, Mel's name is in her mouth. Have you gone live, Tisha, to tell your mama, your drunk ass mama? Can we go there? Can we go there? Too late. I already went there. Have you gone live, Tisha, to tell your boy you want to pipe in and jump in? Ain't nobody tagged you to get in this fight. Did you go live to tell your mama stop going on Instagram and her YouTube channel to talk shit about Melody Cherie and speaking on her children and her business? Because Wanda's also come from Melody's business. Same shit. Same shit. She has. She talked about Melody's marriage, her children, her business. Everything about her, and talked about relationships and insinuated that she was with the damn security guard or bodyguard. That ain't none of your fucking business. She is single. She can be with who she want to be with. Worry about that nigga you got over there that's back there in the back room like, what's the uncle off the movie Soul Food? We don't never see his ass. And when we do see his homeless looking ass, girl, bye. Worry about that. Worry about that. You got a boyfriend and a husband on the side and you worry about a single woman. Check that. Worry about that. Check your mama first, Tisha, before you come for the millimeters. And let's rewind. Let's back that thing up back to Stormy. Stormy, check your mama. Because your mama, do you check her when she's in the Facebook groups talking shit about Melody? Because every time she open her trap mouth, she got Melody's name in her mouth, the same place she keep ducks. The same place she keeps schlongs, she got Melody's name in her mouth. So why don't you check your mama with her pit bull faced ass? Every time her ass go on Facebook, that's what we hear. Over there like a red-nosed pit bull ready to cause some damage in the damn comments because her ass is jealous. You don't have a reason not to like Melody. You said yourself, I didn't even know who she was. Oh, bitch, how you don't like somebody you don't know? Ready to bite some damn body. That's how you look when somebody see your ass. You like you ready to bite some damn body. At the reunion, you look like you were ready to go over there and shred Mel dress. Like a distressed pit bull. I was ready to call damn animal control on her ass when she came out on stage. Sitting up there looking like a big ass pit bull in a prom dress. You were looking like a pit bull in a prom dress. I was calling. They kept sending my ass to damn voicemail. I was calling animal control to come and get her ass, to put her in a cage, since you want to act like a wild ass pit bull on stage. That was her ass on stage barking at Mel. Ain't nobody asked you shit, but you jump in because you want, like Mel said, a moment. You need a moment. Let me talk Betty right quick. Let's talk Betty still talking shit over there. Betty, why you always talking shit about Mel in the comments? Oh, really? Let's talk Betty right quick. Betty Pitbull. Let's talk Betty Pitbull right quick. But you got a nerve to tell Mel she need to check her people. Bitch, check your mama and start with your mammy. Let's call it that. That's her ass over there in the hate Facebook chats over there. Shout out to Chit Chat with QT. He said I had to fall out the bushes. Not the pit. Oh, that's a pit bull, baby. That is a pit bull. A pit bull in a prom dress over there at the reunion. But Mel got to check her. Mel said, I ain't got to check shit. Okay? I ain't got to check shit. And don't. Check your mammy. Tisha, check your mammy. Your mama child looking like the lady off the Wiz, honey. What's the bad witch? Don't nobody bring me no bad news. Bringing all the damn bad news. Every time her ass click live. Come on over. Come on over. Hit the like button. Come on over. That's her. Come on over to my YouTube. Everybody, come on over to my YouTube. I cooked some pig knuckle sandwiches today. Yes, I did. Y'all know she got snack them lips. I cooked some pig knuckle sandwiches today and some squirrel nut stew. Yes, I did. My food truck gonna be out. I know I said it 37 years ago that my truck was gonna be out 37 years ago, but it's gonna be out tomorrow. Yes, girl, we gonna be rolling tomorrow in my food truck, girl. Girl, yes, we are, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tyra. Let me get back in the character. Y'all threw me off when I looked at the comments. Yeah, girl, we got. Yeah, and let me tell y'all about Melody Cherie, cause she get on my nerve, motherfucker. Let me tell y'all about Melody Cherie, cause every time I turn around, her and the damn millimeters, honey, the millimeters can't millimeter, girl, cause y'all so spectacious. Shout out to Chit Chat with QT. Since y'all come on in here, since millimeters, since y'all so spectacious and whatnot. Girl, shut your ass up. Y'all so spectacious, and the millimeters is always talking shit. And girl, that's you. That's you. How you hear the millimeters talking shit over you? You the loudest one talking shit. So how can you hear the millimeters over yourself, girl? Turn the volume down on your bullshit so you can really hear the bullshit, okay? You ain't heard shit because you talking. Okay. Yeah, you do, girl. Let's continue, child. Who else, child? Let's.
They're publicly talk about it. They publicly say what they have done.
They're self-proclaimed.
They put it on there. They put it on there. They post. They say they did a live in my establishment, in my cigar lounge, and said,
who was it?
One of your fans.
You know it was a Melody fan.
They're self-proclaimed.
Yeah, they say.
They say they are.
No, not always.
Male fan group has been coming for me and my husband and our businesses for a while. I hate that Stormy is going through this. I mean, and I know exactly what she's going through.
You don't know a damn thing. Let me tell you what I know when I see this picture right here of you. Okay, you fake ass plumped up dream girl. That's what your ass thought you was giving. You did not. You did not. You thought you was Jennifer Hudson and Dream Girl. You are not. You are Dreaming Girl, but you was not a Dream Girl. Okay, let's go there. All right, take your ass to the gym and stay off the table. Let me read your ass down right quick. See, I wasn't even gonna go there this morning. See, you sitting in this damn confessional looking like a fake ass dream girl. Yes, you are. We are dream girls. Whoa. Shut your ass up, Tisha. You know, damn dream girl. Sitting over there eating all them pig knuckle sandwiches. That's why your ass is plucked up now with all these damn lies. You stay test the line. Thanks so much, Innocent Instigator. Said that she done spit off. Oh, y'all know I was going in today. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Tisha, shut your ass up. I just knew it. I just know what Stormy's going through. You ain't even like Stormy. Okay? Won't you just put labels on her canvas beauty bottles over there? You ain't even like Stormy. Did you apologize to her yet? But you sitting on here capping for her. Yes, you were. On national television doing a switcheroo, and production caught that bullshit where you talking about, oh, I don't owe you an apology. But now you see how she feel. You don't have no feelings, Tisha. Okay? Direct that energy to your husband while he be in the DMs over there, girl, recruiting other people for them threesomes, allegedly, hypothetically, and maybe. Okay? That's where that energy need to be. See, you worry about other people, girl, while you home crying and sliding down the wall in the shower because you don't know where your husband at, girl. Mm-hmm. Or do you even get in the shower? Because a few people said they smelled you musky, girl. I don't know. Maybe just get in there and get wet and get out. I don't know. I don't be in there with you, girl. All right. But there's a little thing on aisle 3 over there at Walmart called Dove. You might want to check it out. All right. Yeah. You might want to check it out, girl. It's called Dove. You might want to check it out. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you should not smell like a fish market when you get out the shower. That's all I'm saying, girl. But let's continue.
And I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
When you reach a certain level of success, Mel, Beyonce, or anybody else that y'all could name that's famous, there's a part of it that comes along with it, and you just have to ignore what her say, chill out.
Even Beyonce.
Don't you interrupt Alf when she talking. Alf was talking to you, and you done jumped in. Ain't nobody asked you to say nothing. Big nose, sit back, big nose. Alf was talking, okay? Yes, she was.
Beyonce says be nice.
Thank you.
Beyonce says be
chill
nice.
out.
She don't address every single issue one by one.
People tried to kill Hailey Bieber, and she said, "You guys, if you are for me, I don't stand for this. Right. Don't do this." Now, can she control them? No, but you can state where you stand.
Can you state where your mama stand? Can you state which animal control unit is coming to pick your mama up? Can you state that? Can you state what animal control truck is coming to pick your mama up, girl? Because we is tired of her. And you can jump in there in the back with her too. Jump in the same cage with Betty. State which truck is about to pull up and get Betty.
The thing though, there have been business things that have been occurring that have caused people to form these opinions about businesses. For everybody who's saying something, from Stormy to Letitia.
When I see a video that says, I'm throwing these products away, I am calling Target and starting a petition because Stormy don't like Melody and I'm Team Melody.
Well, you don't like her. How you get on the show? Let's talk about that, shall we? You were not messing, but you were hanging out with her known arch enemy, Ariane, Slarion, Coleslaw, dropped out of school because it was too hard for her curry, okay? Let's talk about that. You acted like you didn't know Ariane until she blasted your ass on social media, let everybody know that y'all were friends, and that she used to stand out there and talk to you at your warehouse, and that she also used to work in your beauty salon, okay? Okay, yeah, she was over there washing people's hair like Gina and Pam over there at Shanae's hair salon over there. Okay, over there helping take people hair out like Myra's, putting perms in people's hair where their hair was coming out like Myra on Martin. That's what Ariane was doing over there, okay? Till you had fired her, girl. That's what it was. So you act like you didn't even know Ariane so you could get on the show. So you kept that a secret, girl, until you got your foot in the door. And as soon as you found your way, then you started acting crazy towards Mel. So let's not be sitting here about people saying that you don't like Mel. You don't like Mel. You don't like Mel. But then you turned when Mel told you, yeah, you can't have my number. If you want to talk to me, call me via DM. You wanted to keep the number just like Destiny wanted to keep access because your sneaky ass was sitting there fooling with Martell too, and Melody peeped that shit and cut you off, just like she cut Destiny off. Now all of a sudden, y'all want to sit here and air out y'all grievances like y'all so hurt when you brought it upon your damn self.
That is a millimeter saying that.
But that's not her fault.
I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm saying state where you stand. Do you agree with that?
I don't have to state.
Say it, Mel. I ain't gotta state shit. Ain't that what Mel said? I don't gotta state shit. I gotta say it in her voice. Mel, I ain't gotta state shit. And look at Miss Piggy right here. Miss Piggy, aka Nell. Yeah, that's your new name for me, Nell. Miss Piggy, aka Nell, with her 2 nail bells. You open up this whole damn conversation. What you sitting on mute for? You can't even look at Mel now since you done open your damn mouth and done brought all that heat her way. Now you sitting there scared, looking like Miss Celie at the table on Color Purple. Miss Celie got spunk. Nell got spunk. But when they tell you to open your mouth, you can't open your mouth because you're sitting there on skirt. Ain't that what Mr. told Miss Celie at the table? Nell can't even look at Mel, and then she don't open up that shit. Look at her. She trying to cut her eye over there. Your eye can't even get on Mel because you scared, because you know you open that shit up. You know Mel gonna tear your ass up later. Like, girl, why you put me in this bullshit? We supposed to be just eating dinner. And look at Kimmy. She enjoying it. Look at Kimmy's face. She is enjoying that Mel is getting all this heat because she don't feel like Nell get held accountable. That's what Kimmy's always saying. Mel don't never be held accountable. So Kimmy is low-key enjoying this, and she high-key getting a thrill out of the fact that Mel ass is on the chopping block while she is laughing inside. Mm-hmm. But she ain't gonna say nothing because Alf gonna dive over that table on her ass because she's scared. Because y'all know, AKA honey, Alf, AKA Shanita honey, ain't about to let nobody put paws on Mel. Not while she's sitting there. Now I like you for that, Shanita. I do, but you do talk too damn much. But let's continue, child. Let's move on. To be continued. The bullshit does continue. All right, yes, to be continued because the bullshit do continue. Let's move on, child. All right, we ain't got no more for them on that. We ain't got no more for them on that. This fake ass mess. Fake friends. Everybody sitting at that damn table besides Shanita. I still got to get back up to you on that. All right, and your friendship with Mel, because sometimes you give a little suspect. I don't know. It's a little sus. Ever since you said pray for Martell, girl, you still on my girl. I don't know. You still on my list. We got to check on you again. But Lauren, baby, we know you're a real friend. All right, I ain't got nothing to say bad about Lauren. I love me some Lauren. All right, because she's ride or die. Yes, she is. But Alf over there, I don't know, baby. I don't know about you. All right, let's continue, child. Let's continue. What else we got? Yeah, we got that. All right, so let's look at Destiny Child with her lying ass. Let's go on and debunk some lies, child. It's always some lies with Destiny. Lord have mercy. I'm so tired of uncovering lies with Destiny Child. I am exhausted. But Destiny Child is working in Stormy's warehouse over here, girl. Okay. Because y'all know they friends now. This the same person she picked up a chair with, child, about to go across her damn forehead with a chair, girl. But she is working in Stormy's warehouse, putting out her products, girl. Now, I saw a little live where Destiny says, of course, y'all know she already said the other day, honey, she was a whole chemist out here, and then she putting her stuff together, child. And she's selling her products, child, for $24.99 a pop, child, for that little Big D Energy bullshit that she's selling over there. And those Alibaba candles, aka what she said she made them, which we know is a whole lie because I put it up on Alibaba. But yeah, child. So let's go ahead and look at this, child, because she is doing domestic violence candles when we already know, honey, that she is behind the domestic violence, okay, according to the paperwork over there with LeBerick and that divorce papers, okay. But let's go ahead and play this, child. Let's go ahead and play this, child, because Destiny Child is out here moving, but she damn sure ain't shaking. Let's get it, child.
Hey, y'all. Look what your girl's been up to. It's been a long time coming, but one thing I believe in is finishing what you start.
Yeah.
All the orders have been shipped for the Mondani Reignite candles. I am so excited. I'm so excited to be going on this journey for Mondani's home fragrance and skin fragrance, beauty fragrance line. I'm just really excited for this new journey. It's been a long time coming. The candle represents so much. It's such a beautiful candle. The packaging is everything. Look at this. Get into it. Look at the packages, everything. Now the candle looks like a broken box, and it
girl, we know what it looked like. We just saw it on Alibaba, but go off.
Represents putting the broken pieces back together and reigniting your flame. The broken pieces of life, because baby, let me tell you something. I had to do it over and over again, and I just want y'all to know that a portion of the proceeds will go to the Domestic Violence Coalition as well as the Unbreakable Foundation. This means so much to me. This candle is a representation of me getting my flame back, and I hope y'all love them. They smell amazing.
Get your flame back, girl. When the campfire? You still in the same place you was when LeBerick divorced you, girl. When does the flame begin? Is my question. Now she is working in Stormy's warehouse. Stormy done gave her a little table over there to the side, honey, so she could pack up these fake ass candles from Alibaba. Okay. So that's what she's doing. She says that these candles represent putting the broken pieces back together and reigniting your flame for life. Really? That's amazing. She said that life be lifing, honey, but God be Godding, don't he? It said that Madonna reignite, honey, shop Madonna Beauty. Does Madonna Beauty still open, girl? Well, we know you online because I do remember that that truck that was back there where y'all was getting them 3 wigs up out of there, child, because that man threw you out of there for not paying your damn rent or whatever. But let's continue, child, because we do have more. All right, so there you see, child. She linked up, and now she is good, fast friends with Stormy, honey, so she can work out of her warehouse and have Stormy help promote her business so she can get a little coin. Because y'all know that's what Destiny do. Destiny is no one's friend. Hell, when she was friends with Mel, she was trying to cling on to Mel for Mel to help her. She was running around telling people that Mel won't pull her up, child. That Mel is trying to be famous and ain't helping her be famous. All right. But you didn't even want Mel to be on the same stage with you when you and when you was over there performing, child, dancing all off beat and singing off tune over there, sounding like a gerbil done flew up your ass while you was singing on 10 over there, opening it up for Monica, honey. Monica didn't even want to come out on stage after you came off stage because you was looking a hot fucking mess up there. Yes, you were, God. On 10, let me warm up. Do re mi so far, si la do. Let me warm up right quick so I can show y'all how Destiny ass was up there on the stage. I'm on 10. Yes, I'm on 10. I'm on 10. Yes, I'm on 10. That was Destiny up there, child. Monica said, bitch, I ain't gonna be able to come out. You ain't gonna be able to come out on stage. Destiny child was up there with 2 left feet, child. I'm on 10. Yes, I'm on 10. I'm on 10. Do. I'm on 10. Let me warm back up, child. I'm on 10. That was Destiny. I said, child. Destiny, baby. No and no, okay? No and no. All right, so let's get to this next video. While we talking about Destiny child, we still on Destiny child. She was on 10, honey. Up there dancing off beat, child, with them kitten heels on and that cat suit, child. She had on a cat suit and some kitten heels, child. I said, girl, where you going with that on? Anyway, girl, that was not a look. It was not a look. I don't know who told you to put on a cat suit with some kitten heels, baby, but no, that was not a look. I don't know what you were serving, girl, but it was not a look. Anyway, let's get into this next video, child, where she is up here saying that she was domestically violenced when she was in her marriage. And we know that's a whole lie because according to the court documents, girl, you was jumping up in LeBeric's face. You was trying to provoke him to put pause on you so you can call 911 on him, girl. All right. That's what the court documents say. But let's get into what she said here, girl. We'll listen to another lie, child. One lie ain't child. We'll listen to another lie. I guess I got time. Here we go.
Never spoken about abuse.
Oh, wow.
Lord. And what that morning I was getting my makeup done and I just couldn't stop crying because God was telling me you need to talk about it and I didn't want to. And as I listened, they were playing gospel music. I was listening to
so you playing real side of the mountain, getting your face beat, child. Because they said you was using Tisha's makeup artist, so you paying her $50 too, probably, or maybe you didn't pay her at all because you known for not paying people. So you playing real side of the mountain and you was playing Dottie Peoples, okay, while you was getting your Dottie Peoples bun in, and you was thinking about and you were crying, thinking about all the abuse that you was going through in your house when you initiated. Gotcha.
Various songs. I couldn't even tell you what songs they were, but God was like, "It's time."
Wow.
You have been saying your silence is killing you. It's time to release some of this.
Oh, okay.
And the problem with me is that there's all forms of abuse. I experienced physical abuse. I experienced emotional, financial. And for me, especially with the
emotional abuse, weren't you in LeBeric's face yelling at him? The financial abuse is what he experienced because then he had to take you to court multiple times, one of which you went to jail for not paying your part of the insurance, okay? Where you were sitting on lives saying that he stopped you from being there. He took you off the insurance. No, you were supposed to pay half and you never did. Hence the reason it got up to $20,000. So here's another lie. Here's another lie. So you went through emotional abuse, Destiny? Oh, okay.
Physical aspect of it, and I've never talked about this outside of that one incident publicly. I didn't even realize that it was abuse, and I had never spoken about
abuse and not realize that they're abusing people. Didn't you just stand up on Melody Cherie at the girls' trip, girl, and then you try to lie and say you were standing up and go outside, but you was lunging at Melody, and Tisha had to hold you back? That's violence, girl. That's showing signs of violence. But you're selling domestic violence candles and you're sitting in interviews saying that you advocate for violence, domestic violence, when you are on the side of violence, girl. You didn't know what domestic violence looked like. So if someone is doing all these things to you emotionally, financially, psychologically, and you don't know the difference between that, you should when you initiate it. But let's listen to these lies one more time, child.
Oh, abuse.
Oh, wow.
And what that morning I was getting my makeup done and I just couldn't stop crying because God was telling me you need to talk about it and I didn't want to. And as I listened, they were playing gospel music. I was listening to various songs. I couldn't even tell you what song they were.
Now, if I went through a very traumatic time in my life okay, and the Lord placed a song on my heart, I'm gonna remember that song because it's gonna be near and dear to me in terms of what helped me get out of that space. Y'all feel me what I'm saying? Y'all know everybody have been through something in your life where you can cut on a song and that one particular song bring you out of that moment or help you get over that moment. I'm gonna remember what that song is. I don't even remember what the song was. You're gonna remember what that song is in that moment when it's traumatic. When you have a traumatic experience, y'all feel me? I'm gonna remember that song. Hell, I'm probably remember it word for word. I'm gonna probably listen to it more than one time because it just touched my spirit that much. Okay. Y'all feel me? I know I ain't in here just capping and making shit up. You gonna remember what that song is, Destiny. So,
but God was like, it's time.
Wow.
You have been saying your silence is killing you. It's time to release some of this. And the problem with me is that there's all forms of abuse. I experienced physical abuse. I experienced emotional, financial. And for me, especially with the
you experienced coochie abuse too because you were cheating. Did you name that? I didn't hear that. I done listened to this video about 5 times. Okay. You experienced WAP abuse because you were still messing with Moses. Remember? I ain't hear you mention that though. You said physical, mental, emotional. You ain't mention that WAP abuse because you were stepping out. Hence the reason them paternity tests had to be done. But go off.
Physical aspect of it, and I've never talked about this outside of that one incident publicly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize that it was abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never.
Did you realize your ass was flying down there with that rent money you supposed to be paying on that house? LeBarrett let your ass stay in for over a year where he was paying the mortgage. You supposed to be paying it after that, and you was using that money to fly your ass down there to get some more WAP abuse from Moses. Okay, did you mention that? Oh yeah, we didn't hear that. I was just making sure that because I done listened to it 5 times, I didn't hear that. I was trying to make sure I didn't skip over that part. But go off, girl. I mean, hey, there we go to another lie, girl. There we go to another lie. All right, so let's move on because now Sunni, honey, I have a clip here where Sunni is talking to boring ass Dustin, where Sunni is going to make it very much so clear with when she met Destiny and how that situation occurred. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Ooh, we got some good clips today. Ooh, we got some good clips, child. Y'all know I be doing my homework, honey. I'm gonna dig. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna dig. All right, let's get into it, honey. Here we go. Let's let it get on my screen because y'all know StreamYard be slow. All right, there we go. Boom, let's go.
To like making the choice of, like you said, blind loyalty or just being principled in that way. I'm moved by the code too. I'm from Flint, Michigan, so I know about, it's just a certain way that you have to move out here, when it comes to integrity and being principled and who you are. Mm-hmm. What was it were there things that you saw or experienced during your time working closely with Destiny that influenced your choice to maybe not be her friend, or influenced your choice to say, well, I'm not going to stand on being principled as I normally would? Because I feel like that's what you're saying. Normally, this is not a relationship that you would have pursued because of the connection that you all had, which was his ex. Was your decision to pursue the relationship influenced by anything that you saw or experienced during your time with Destiny? And if so, would you share that with us?
That is such a great question. And yes, there was so many things that I saw. And this is, I really hate to like bash a person, right? But I also am a person, I can read people really quickly. It don't take me long to be in a room with you and know your personality, know your flaws, know things that I don't rock with, know the things that I connect with, because that's just who I am. And I'm a producer, so I can read the room and read the people well. Very early on, I saw how she moved with people who she called friends. Mel, for example, she would, I didn't know the full extent for their relationship because I wasn't there at some of the times, I guess, when they were really, really close. But I was there doing the breakout. Mm-hmm. And I judge friendship too, even when you break up, right? How do you handle a person when you break up? When someone is so quick to spread the bad things that this person done about who she slept with, how terrible a person she is, literally like giving me people to call who could bash her, how her handle Mel like that, knowing that she had told me Mel had given her money and been there for her, and the same token was there for her and this and that. I'm thinking like, why would I be so quick to call you my friend? And this girl has done things that most friends don't do. I don't know nobody going around handing out $5,000 and helping people pay bills and calling you every day, checking in. And so the way she handled that friendship, I took heed to that. I'm like, you would do me the same way. If we get into it, what's gonna be the difference from somebody who has been your friend?
But now Sunni has already said that she's loaned Destiny money as well, because Destiny was in a very tight space. So Destiny was getting money from Sunni, and she was going and getting money from Moses as well. Did y'all know that? So she knew she was playing the way. That's how Destiny do. Destiny get close to people who she know has the ability to help her when she's in a tight spot. She only befriend people who she know can help her. That's why she's fighting to get back to be friends with Melody, because she knows Melody has access to all the things she wants to do. Destiny wants to do music. Melody has access to that. She's sitting back watching Melody climb the charts with all of her music endeavors and doing all the stuff that she's doing. She has access to, studio time and all of that. Producers. Destiny wants to do that. So why is she fighting so hard to be back friends with Mel? Because Mel has access. Melody's doing products. Melody's stuff is doing well. She's on TikTok. Destiny's sitting back watching that. So she's like, hey, it benefits me more to be friends with Mel. So she's clinging on to Stormy because Stormy has access. Stormy's got money. This is somebody you didn't even like. And like Sunni said in her live the other day, you talk cash shit about Stormy to her. You were mad as hell and called Stormy every name in the damn book and outside the damn book. But now, as soon as it seemed like Stormy is moving and shaking and blowing up on TikTok, now y'all are fast friends. Now you over there in Stormy's warehouse, packing up your little 3 candles and pretending that y'all are buddy. You traveling with her. You going to family reunion stuff with Stormy. And it's so coincidental that when we hear that you owe this $20,000 that LeBaric took your ass to court for, now you just really hanging up under her. Now, my question is, did Stormy loan you the money? Because you probably ain't going to see the shit back. Did Stormy loan you this $20,000 for you to pay LeBaric to keep you out of jail? Because you hung up under her real tight. And did you pay Tisha back for bailing you out of jail the first time? Because you did mention on your live that Tisha went down there and paid the bail money for you to get out. So did you pay her back? Because you do have a track record of never paying people back their money. Just like you didn't pay the person back that Melody hooked you up with to do business with one of her friends, and this guy was mad and going live and blasting you and saying, hey, when is Destiny gonna pay me my money? And Melody stepped in and paid it so that there wouldn't be no damn problem. And you still ain't paid Melody back according to her. Melody was like, look, I'm gonna just take a loss. Just to keep the peace, I'm gonna take a loss. So it's giving Destiny that you attach yourself to people that you know are prominent people in certain areas in your life that you need them. And then when you don't feel like you need them no more, you dispose of them and you talk shit about them, and you go beyond to try to destroy them when you feel like you don't need them no more. But on this recent clip of Love and Marriage Huntsville, this whole I'm sorry, Mel, I love you, and then in the confessional, oh, I had to do this. I had to say this about her. It's given that you're showing two faces. If you're my friend, you don't have to go out and say negative things about me to prove your point. If you're really sorry for something that you said about me and you're trying to fix the friendship and or relationship to where we can be cool again and be in the same space again without all the tension, you don't go and sit in a confessional and make it seem like, well, I said that shit to her and I stand on that and I mean what I say, but then fake cry in my face and then whisper, I love you on camera just to have a moment, like Melody said. It's giving you looking for a moment in camera time, because that was some fake shit I saw. That was some fake bullshit. And just like Melody also said on her other TikTok live, you came and sat in her room after this moment that we saw where I'm sorry, I love you. You went and sat in her room and tried to have this fake ass heart-to-heart conversation and was trying to you were trying to record her. And she asked you, are you recording me, Destiny? And you lied and said you were charging your phone. That's where you were charging your phone. But you were really sneak recording her. So this is giving that she can't trust you once again. I ain't trusting nobody that's trying to sneak and record me. Like for what? What are you trying to do with this footage? What is the point of trying to record me? You're trying to get me to slip up. See, you're trying to have a conversation with me and ask me certain questions to where I can slip up and say some certain shit so you can run back and take it to Martell to give him some leverage. Because that's the shit he do. That's the shit Martell do. I got it in my phone right here. So you were having conversations with your ex-wife and sneak recording her to use it as leverage later on. Because you knew she was gearing up to leave your ass. And that's the problem I have with sneaky people like that. I don't hang with people like that. But let's continue.
And for however many years, I've only known you for a few months. And yet you telling me all the dirt you can on this girl. And I don't even know you like that.
Watch the full.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I'm talking about? What kind of friend is that? You sit up and tell everybody else's dirt, but then when somebody asks you a question about your marriage or the paternity test or anything about LeBert, oh, I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. But you sit in interviews and you bashing this man and telling everybody you went through domestic violence, emotional violence, financial abuse, and all this other stuff. But you can't talk about it. You don't want to talk about it because what's attached to it, Destiny. So how do you think Melody feels talking about the shit that she went through with Martell? And Ariane, you don't think that still hurt her, even though she may not show it? Do you think she wanted her marriage of 12, 13 years to end and the person she thought was her friend to go behind her back and be recording her children and posting that shit? No. Do you think she wants you running back telling Martell stuff that she's talked to you about in confidence? No. But then she didn't even know that Destiny was divorced. That's how much out of the loop that they were. Y'all supposed to be friends. You didn't even tell her. She was so surprised to find out you and LeBert was getting divorced. But then you want to sit there and listen to her talk about all her mess going on between her and Martell and her divorce. You didn't talk about your divorce because you didn't want to talk about why you were getting divorced. You didn't want to talk about why you were getting divorced, okay? Which we already know. Okay, I can pull a receipt. I can do that. I can do it. I can do that. I don't feel like I need to do it this morning, but I can do it. I got them in my caramel vault. I got the damn receipts. So don't be so quick to want to pull up other people's stuff and continue to sit on your mental Mondays and talk bullshit about people and tell their secrets and sit on yours. Don't do that, baby, because there are people out there that know your shit too. So you can't run to production on caramel because I will spew your shit. I will. You can't run to Carlos on me. Carlos can't tell me shit. Love Marriage Huntsville can't tell me to be quiet. They can tell Sunni to be quiet, but they can't tell me to be quiet. Or any other content creator. And see, that's where you keep messing up. They can't tell me to be quiet. Baby, I can do a whole live. And you won't never get back on YouTube again. Baby, Mental Mondays will be shut down. Okay? I'm just saying. But I said all that to say this, honey. Do not sit on your throne of lies and be quick to expose others, baby. Because just like you expose other people, somebody can expose you too, okay? Especially when you got that many skeletons in your closet. You can't even close the closet, Destiny, no more. With all the skeletons you got up in there, baby, all right? You can't even close the closet no more with your shit. So word to the wise, girl, pipe it down. And stop trying to expose other people, girl, because you got some shit going on over there, too. All right. Shout out to all of them. Somebody said shut them down real. I don't be wanting to shut people down, child. You know, it is what it is. I mean, just know. You know other people's shit. Somebody know your shit, too. That's just how it works. I don't want to be... I'm not a doxer. I don't do that. I never do that. But, I mean, as a content creator, that's my job, to tell people business and get in their business. That's just how it goes. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do, because I'm messy. Yeah, I do want to get in your business because I'm messy sometimes. Okay. I love it. I do. But that's it. That's our show for today. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all got y'all laugh on, honey. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to hit the like button. Shout out to my people's child. Shout out to Chit Chat with QT for stopping by. I love her down. I was over in her chat last night supporting, honey. Yes, I was. Thank you guys for all the super stickers and super chats. Thank you for any cash apps or whatever that you may have sent over. I appreciate all the support for this channel and the love for this channel. Don't forget to like this video. It is like when you like the video, it is free. If you go check your account after you hit like, nothing comes out. I promise. Okay. Somebody said you screamed the entire live. Yeah, ain't nothing coming out of your account when you hit live. I promise. All right. It's totally free. All right. So hit the like button, support, share the video, and subscribe to this channel, honey, so that you can get more tea and or laughs and or shenanigans, honey, because it's over here. All right. I love you all down. Thank you to my mods, Bill Wilson, KVR, Tyra, Linda Gamble, and Scorpion Miss for doing such an awesome job of modding for me. And thank you so much to the content creators again that stopped by. Again, Chit Chat with QT. Thanks for being here, love. Thank you, True TV Podcast. Thank you, Purple Unicorn, Aries Girl Podcast, Dear Retalk Show, Messy Hoes Atlanta. Thank you, Boss Lady Brand 77, Girlfriend Chronicles, Chronicles of Kim K. Love Seen Heard. Okay, if there's anybody else, oh, Chef Don Don was also here. Thank you, Chef Don Don, for being here, honey. Love you guys down. All right, let's get y'all some music, honey, so y'all can get out of here and enjoy your Monday. And I will see you guys later. All right, bye.